plastic surgery training. Seeing a plastic surgeon who doesn't have certification might leave you on the ugly side of the beauty biz. Here's Fox 35's Laura LaPanzina.
The pain was excruciating.
Robin Barnes of Winter Haven says the pain she felt after liposuction surgery made her see stars.
So I had put myself through this procedure thinking that I was going to come out and have thinner legs. Well, I did have thinner legs, but they were wavy.
Robin's husband Larry went to the very same surgeon, also for liposuction, weeks later. He thought, no pain, no gain.
I just thought it was normal because, you know, you hear so much about liposuction, how they run the cannulas through the body. I just thought, okay, well, that's normal. It was horrible. It was the worst thing I'd ever experienced.
So then they went to Dr. Kendrick Spence, and he redid their liposuction. The couple says this time they experienced very little pain. So what should you look for if you're shopping for a surgeon? Dr. Spence should know. As a member of the American Society for Aesthetic Plastic Surgery, he has the highest level of credentials and experience.
Get second opinions. Compile a list of questions which you'll ask during the consultation. If you're particularly concerned about a complication, ask the surgeon, how would you deal with that complication if it were to arise?
You have doctors out there who are general surgeons or ENT doctors who are now advertising themselves as plastic surgeons, and without any board certification, without any formal training in plastic surgery. And that's a misrepresentation to the public, and it's frankly somewhat of a fraud.
Alexander Clem and William Shanfro are both attorneys who represent people claiming to be victims of bad medicine. Shanfro handled 6 cases involving Ormond Beach doctor Madhusudan Parikh. Shanfro's clients sued Dr. Parikh, claiming he horribly burned and disfigured their faces during laser resurfacing gone wrong. Dr. Parikh settled the suits out of court, denying any wrongdoing, saying he didn't want the cost of going to trial. Dr. Parikh is not board certified in plastic surgery.
Problem with Dr. Parikh that was in my view, inexcusable, was when he became aware of the fact that he was burning these patients, severely injuring them. He continued to do it anyway.
Fox 35 made a house call to Dr. Parikh. Can you tell us at all about any of the lawsuits that were filed against you? Or any of your former patients? No comment. He ducked back inside his home as soon as he saw our cameras. Parikh was suspended from doing laser resurfacing for 1 year, and he's no longer practicing medicine, but he could if he wanted to. Dr. Parikh's license was put on probation, but not revoked.
That, to me, was the inexcusable conduct that justified removal of his license to practice medicine.
What needs to happen is, you know, the Department of Health, and in particular the Board of Medicine, needs to take control of these doctors that are advertising themselves to be something that they're not.
Dr. Richard Gregory is one of the best-known plastic surgeons in the area. He says certification matters.
If you're certified by the American Board of Plastic Surgery, that implies that you've been through the training, you've taken the tests, and you're qualified to do the procedure.
Dr. Frank Stig is also an esteemed plastic surgeon. He's board certified and holds a law degree. His bottom line advice?
If you're looking for a physician, one of the most important things you do is look to a physician who does that procedure in a hospital setting where they are watched, regulated, and controlled by a recognized and efficient, safe system.
Due in part to another Fox 35 news story on doctor background checks, the Florida Department of Health made it a lot easier to get exactly this kind of information right online. We'll link you there through our website, WOFL.com. I'm Laura LaPanzina, Fox 35 News at 10.